So this is a video update of the EWR fidget spinner. I used to have two caps on this. I don't really like using it without caps because if you put your thumb kind of over on the side, then it doesn't spin that well because it's got all that friction. You really have to use the tips of your fingers like this and then spin it, which works pretty well, but I don't really want anything getting inside the ball bearings like dust or dirt, which would not only make it louder because there'd be the scraping, but it would also kind of degrade the amount that you can spin it without it stopping. So my solution to that was to get Gorilla Glue and put it inside the little area inside one of the caps. And so when I put that in like this, and then I put the other one on top, then they were supposed to stick together, but they didn't stay very well. And eventually I was showing with this one of my friends, and he was playing around with it, and the other cap popped off, and I have no idea where it went. So I contacted the company, and I asked them for new caps, just like in general, so I could glue them together. And they said that they had a tighter cap that they were going to send me, and those finally all arrived in the mail. So these are the new caps. They look to be about the same size, at least the top, as the old one. Here's the old one. And so there isn't really a noticeable difference. Of course, that's because there's glue everywhere. I don't know where the other one went. So I'm going to install these and see if there's a difference. Because with the previous one, if you put it in the middle and then you kind of tapped on the side, it would pop up like that, and then there'd be a lot of space underneath. So put this one in. If you push on the side right here, you can see that that space between. If you push on the side, then it would pop up like that. I put some considerable force into that. So the problem was it would go like that, and then it would fall off. But even with this, putting the first one in, it does seem a little bit tighter. Put the second one on just to make sure. Push those together as much as possible. Okay, now I'm going to tap these sides to see if they come off. Yeah, there's not a crazy amount of wobble in it. If I push really hard, then yeah, you can see it pop up. But I mean, it's a noticeable difference in the old ones. Let's give it a spin. Yeah, I mean, looks pretty good. Okay, so another question people had was how to spin it so fast with one hand. So obviously, if you have two hands and you get kind of the finger of the other hand, you can smack it and it'll spin pretty fast. But a lot of people are having trouble, I guess, or I guess we're just curious on how I was spinning it so fast with just one hand like this. So you're not supposed to touch the top like this and then try to spin it because you don't have much leverage or power. So what you do is you get a firm grip with the pointer finger and thumb like this, and then you put your middle finger right in this groove here. And so what you do is you push really hard into that groove, and then you flick forward like you're flicking a coin on a table, and you hold the coin like this and flick it to spin it. It's just like that. So you would hold it like this and then flick like that, and you get considerable speed. And mine's pretty loud because I have some dust in it because it's been sitting out without one of the caps on, so you can hear it maybe. But even in a classroom setting, it's not crazy noticeable. So one of the other ways you can spin it is, I guess you can spin it with other fingers. So if you want to use not your middle finger like that, but your ring finger, I guess that would be. It's a little difficult. Still works. There's not really, because the more you're reaching down here, the less leverage you have. So while it works, that is a lot. With your middle finger, it's a lot faster. Then I guess with your pinky, it's kind of awkward. I have not really gotten the hang of spinning it the other way like this. I'm more used to going out than in. I guess you can spin it in, just kind of like that, but you don't have the same amount of leverage. If you put your finger like this and then go in like that, it won't really go very fast. So all you have to do, thumb or pointer finger, thumb, middle finger in this little slot here, and flick like you're flicking a coin, and it should go pretty fast. Alright, so that's my update. I'm still loving this thing. The new caps actually work pretty well. If you want to contact the company, they're very helpful. They got back to me pretty much immediately, and they sent out some new caps, and these new caps work pretty well actually. They're not perfect. I would love to see a locking mechanism to keep them like absolutely still, but for now, this seems to work.